Hey everybody, it's the Technical Wizard here, and now that we're at the start of a new decade, I'm going to show you guys the first piece of vintage computer hardware that I picked up. Oddly enough, it's almost the same exact piece of hardware that I picked up last decade. Well, one of the first pieces that I picked up, but it wasn't really vintage back then. What we have here is a PowerMac G4 mirror door drives. The PowerMac G4 that I had a long time ago was just a Quicksilver 800, I believe, where it just had the little disk drive right here, and then speaker was down here, and the power button was above it. But I picked this up for a reasonable price from the original owner. Oddly enough, the same owner that came from the, what am I trying to say, the graphite iBook. Cosmetically, this is in pretty good shape other than some tape residue. And this computer's really been beefed up. Let me open it up for you guys. So here's the internals of this machine. We have a beefy looking ATI graphics card. I forgot the exact model. This wire's loose. A SATA card. A USB hub card. There was a hard drive over here, but I didn't get it. I gotta go back and get it one day. It's got, I think, a super drive on the top, combo drive, and down here is a CDRW and a 150 gigabyte SATA hard drive and a daughter board, I think it's called, or an FPU. It's a Sonnet upgrade, and it gives it more speed on the processor. But when I got this machine, it would start up normally, then 5 minutes after it started up, it would just completely lock up, so I had to take the hard drive out and put it in my iMac G5 and run a disk first aid repair on it. And it's running somewhat decent now, other than a few kinks, because it won't go into sleep mode. And yeah, also forgot to mention it's got 1.75 gigabytes of RAM. So now that we're done looking at the internals, I'm going to go ahead and button it up and we'll start it up and take a look. Okay, we're all hooked up and ready to go. There's the bong. I just got the system itself. I'm using the keyboard and mouse from the G4 Cube. I have this Dell monitor hooked to it that I've had since 2016. It's given me 4 USB ports on it, so I don't have to put the keyboard connector all the way on an extension to fade it down to the computer. And we're running Mac OS X Tiger 10.4.11 with all the updates on it. Before I got it, this unit hadn't been powered up since 2009, and that's how long it had been. But either way, it works decent now. I can't complain because it starts up and everything, but I heard on these models it's common for these power supplies to go out. But this computer has a lot of good software on it too, if I didn't mention that a minute ago. Waiting for it to load. Sometimes it'll freeze up. Oh yeah, there we go. PRAM battery's obviously dead. I took that sucker out so it wouldn't interfere with anything. And I have it hooked to the internet so it automatically sets the date. I hooked this thing to the internet using this 09 MacBook that I've had since 2017, or 2018 rather. But instead of using the Safari or Firefox on here, I put 10.4 Fox on this computer, and it has no issues. It'll actually play YouTube videos, surprisingly. Don't know if y'all can see that, but it's kind of playing a YouTube video. The trailer on my channel. There we go. It's not ideal, but it does work. And also, in the making of this video, I have the same amount of videos as subscribers. But thank you guys for getting me there, by the way. But I'll go ahead and show you guys what other kind of software I have on here. And there's way more to come than what's on here right now. Currently, everything that's on here from the past owner has Acrobat 6.0, Illustrator, Photoshop, File Security, AppleWorks 6. I put Camino on it. It's got Carbon Copy, Data Backup, Disk Copy, Disk Warrior, DivX Converter, DivX Player, Drag Eye Poker. Oh wait, Drive 10, Factbook, FileMaker, FileMaker Pro 6, Flip for Mac, GarageBand, Google Earth. It's got all the iLife applications on here, like iDVD, iMovie, and all that. It's got Office 2004 on it. I put the Q Windows emulator on it, even though it doesn't work for some reason. Print Shop, Stuff It, Tech Tool Pro 4, and 10.4 Fox, of course. Oh, and I forgot to mention it has the, Lord, what am I trying to say? Web design. I forget what they're called. Macromedia. All those applications. And that's neat and whatnot, but yeah, let me go to about this Mac, because this is actually a really beefy computer. It's got a dual 1.8 gigahertz PowerPC G4, as I said. It's got 1 3/4 gigabytes of RAM, which is, this thing's pretty much maxed out at this point. But I'm probably gonna use Photoshop on here. I've already made one thing with it, which it actually turned out quite well once I got the hang of it. It's got CS8, that's what it is. Here's a little edit of my RX-7 with Cinnamon from Necopara, so that's neat. But there's a whole lot I can do with this computer. I just gotta figure out how I want to utilize it. But anyways, guys, that's my first hardware pickup of the new decade. So, hope y'all enjoyed this. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you have any video requests, put them below and I'll see what I can do. So, this is the Technical Wizard, signing off, and I'll see y'all next time.